Hello everyone! Let's talk today about single crochet. I have a row of them. This is one of the most common stitches we use in our work. And there are several variations of this stitch. I will show you all of them in this video using US terms. We will talk about standard single crochet, front post single crochet and back post single crochet, back loop single crochet and front loop single crochet, and we will also mention third back loop single crochet. So let's start with the standard single crochet. We move our hook from front to back through both loops of the top of the stitch of the previous round. Here I have my hook in the place. Then yarn over, pulling up a loop. We have two loops on a hook, yarn over and pulling through both loops on a hook. And we have standard single crochet. Let's make a couple more of single crochet. Okay, all right. Now let's work front post single crochet. This stitch creates a raised ridge on the right side of the work. Instead of going into the top of the stitch, we will work around the post of the stitch. So, we insert the hook from front to back and move our hook around the post of the indicated stitch. And then we bring back the hook back to front on the other side of the post. Yarn over, pulling up a loop. Yarn over and pulling through both loops on the hook. And we have front post single crochet. Let's make one more stitch together. We insert the hook from front to back, move our hook around the post and bring the hook back to front on the other side of the post. Yarn over, pulling up a loop, and yarn over and pulling through both loops on the hook. And as you can see, we have a nice and beautiful texture. And if we will take a look at the wrong side, here is the way it looks. Okay, let's come back and we'll make a couple of back post single crochet. This time we will push the stitch to the back and we'll create the texture and ribbing effects as well. We will do absolutely the same movements, but from the back side. So what we do next is we insert the hook from back to front. Here I have. Well, we move the hook through the post of the stitch and then we bring hook back on the wrong side once again. Yarn over, pulling up a loop, yarn over and pulling through both loops on the hook. And here is back post single crochet. Let's make one more stitch together. We insert the hook from back to front, then move the hook around the post of the stitch, then we bring the hook back to the wrong side on the other side of the post. Yarn over and pulling up a loop, yarn over and pulling up both loops on the hook. And here is the difference. We have 2 stitches of front post single crochet and now 2 stitches of back post single crochet. And if we will take a look at the wrong side, here we are. And now let's talk about back loop single crochet and front loop single crochet. Once again, here is my row of standard single crochet. As you remember, every top of every stitch has two loops, the front loop and the back loop of the stitch. When we are making standard single crochet, we are picking up both loops of the top, but we can pick up just front loops or just back loops. So, for example, if we are picking just back loop of the top of the stitch and make single crochet, we will have back loop single crochet. So we insert the hook just in back loop of the top of the stitch. Oops. Here I have it. Yarn over, pulling up a loop, yarn over and pulling through both loops on a hook. And we have back loop single crochet. Let me continue with a couple of stitches. So you will see a nice horizontal ridge. Okay, let's see. Well, here we are, and we already note the horizontal ridge, nice texture. If we will take a look at the wrong side, nice, as if we are making regular standard single crochet. So this is back loop single crochet. The same with front loop single crochet. Let's pick just front loops of the tops of the stitches. Yarn over, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pulling through both loops on a hook. No ridge. One more time. Here we have the stitch and one more stitch. Okay, front loop single crochet, and let's take at the wrong side, and now the texture appears on the wrong side. And now you will ask me about third back loop single crochet. What is third back loop? Once again, let's take a look at the top of the stitch. We have front loop, we have back loop, but if we will take a look at the wrong side, just immediately after the back loop of the top of the stitch, we will find one more loop. So this is so-called third back loop. And of course, we can make single crochet in this loop, and it will be third back loop single crochet. So yarn over, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pulling through both loops on a hook. And here we have our third back loop single crochet. Let's make a couple more of this kind of single crochet. As you can see, the tops are looking nice and make a great texture. It might be looking similar to back post single crochet. Let me make a couple of back post single crochet so you will note how both of the elements look. So as you remember, we are inserting our hook from back side to front, and then once again yarn over, pulling up a loop and making single crochet. One more time from back. This is back loop, back post single crochet, and here is the difference in textures. This back post single crochet is much stronger, gives much stronger texture than third back loop single crochet. It is even easier to see on my sample. So I think that we covered with you all 6 kinds of single crochet. If you know one more variation of single crochet, please give me a note. I will be happy to try another kind of single crochet. Well, I hope this video is useful. So easy stitches to everyone and have fun. See you soon in the next video.